So anytime I get to talk about olive oil, I always take the opportunity. So here's an article from Olive Oil Times saying that fustiness and rancidity are the two most common defects in world competitions. So I just want to explain both of those to you guys to understand what those defects are, so you can try and find them in your extra virgin olive oil when you're purchasing at stores. So rancidity is caused by oxidation. Oxygen's in olive oil, and over time it gets rancid. So if it's very, very old, you'll sense rancidity, or if it's not sealed properly or in clear glass and sunlight. So how to detect rancidity is it will smell and taste like wax or paraffin, or a lot of times people say like Crayola crayons, is what you'll get. That's rancidity. And then fustiness, if you ever walked into an Italian deli, and they have the buckets of cured olives sitting on the shelf, that smell, that briny smell you get, that's fusty. A lot of old school Italians or Greeks, they associate that smell with amazing olive oil. They crack the bottle open and go, oh my God, I smell the olives. That's a bad thing. That's a defect. That's a sensory defect. When you smell olive oil, you should smell fresh grass, leaves, almonds, bananas. It tastes, olives are a fruit, not a vegetable. It tastes fresh. So grass, branches, trees, that's what you should get. Artichoke, bananas, those are all good senses, but not the smell of briny olives in buckets. That's a defect. And then just a little feedback on competitions. So everyone thinks in the industry that if you have a COA, a certificate of authenticity, that shows that your chemical analysis of the olive oil is all you need to call something extra virgin. But not truly, not in the world of extra virgin, and especially not in competitions. It must be good through the chemical analysis, but also must have no sensory defects. And one of the first things you do as a tester, I have been a guest judge, I'm an olive oil sommelier at competitions. The first thing you do is check for sensory defects. If you smell a defect, fusty, musty, rancidity, immediately you put it aside. There's no more judging. There's no score sheet needed. It can't go on. It can't get a bronze, a silver, a gold. It can't be anything. But yeah, this is a cool article. Fustiness and rancidity have always been the top two in my opinion. They're the easiest to detect. They're the most common defect you find. So yeah, if you smell those things or sense those things when you buy an extra virgin, there is a chance that your extra virgin might have a defect. And I always tell people, bring it back to the store. I mean, most stores are not going to be damaged. That's a small pop store. If it's a small mom and pop store locally, just tell them about it and hopefully they can find a new supplier. If it's a big chain, a big supermarket, bring it to the front desk, tell them there's a defect, tell them you don't like it, they'll take it, they'll give you your money back and try a new brand. And of course, if you just want to be safe, buy Kensington Food Company, and I promise you my brand will not have defects. And if it does, you tell me and we'll fix it. But yeah, cool thing to tell you guys about. Thanks.